August 13th is when it's coming out on Epic. We're going to jump in. If anyone remembers the first game, the character you're playing is this chick here. This is Juno. This be Juno. If you remember the first game, Juno was actually starred in the first game. This game is actually a prequel to the original Rebel Galaxy. I think that's the only connection as far as the story is concerned, is you're playing one of the characters. So in the first game, Juno is your aunt, right? You meet Juno in Rebel Galaxy and she is your aunt. Now in this game, the prequel, 20 years earlier, you're actually playing as her. Yeah, and Double Damage Games sent me over a key to play early. I'm very, very happy that they did that. I think they sent out keys to quite a few streamers to get some early eyes on the game. We are just going to jump in and we're going to fiddle with some options. I'm going to go just with normal. Normal is what they recommend the game start. And I think what they did advise, though, I mean, in the mail I got with my key, they did advise, if you're someone that's like, if you're someone that's recently played games like Freelancer and Privateer, you know, if you've recently done a playthrough as a Privateer and that sort of game, then those sort of games, the difficulty on those sort of games starting out is more like this. It's more like this. I think this one, you basically start out with your ship with you get a gun on your ship when you start. I think if you do it in Veteran, you don't start with like a cannon or anything. You've got to just start out trading missions to get money to even buy your first gun and stuff. I think these two ones, I think it's were ones that are not advised for anyone to touch on their first playthrough. And look, no aim assistance, first person only, no flight assistance. Yeah. So we'll start here, man, because I have not played Privateer in the last time I played Privateer or Freelancer was like years ago. So I will start here and we'll see how it is. Oh, nice. Hang on. Nice animated intro. Hello, Kimmy. Wait, she shot him in the head and he just got up. I like the intro. The intro is pretty cool. Faction relations control.
Juno, I wasn't sure I'd ever hear from you again after your transition to domesticity.
Domestic life is on hold for a while. My husband is... Brace is dead, and I'm in the shit.
His passing wasn't accidental.
No, it wasn't. I tracked the guy who did it here to Lubbock, but the upshot is that I'm a little rusty these days. I'm stuck on this rock until I can scrape together the cash for another ride. You know I don't like to ask for a handout, and I know it's been a long time, but...
Say no more, Juno. I used to have a small waste transport operation in Texas. In-system sheeps, no jump drives. There might be one or two still in storage.
Right now I'll take anything I can get, as long as my mother's not involved.
Aha! There's an old Pathfinder still in mothballs on Lubbock.
A platypus? Well, I did just say I'd take anything. What'll I owe you?
There's a package I'm anxious to have delivered. If you could see your way clear to bringing it to me in Nevada, we could consider ourselves square.
I can do that. So, this package, do I need to watch my back?
I like to keep a low profile, but there's no entanglement with the law. You'll need to pick up the package on Nacogdoches.
Do I have a contact?
Richter Brust.
I'm gonna lose my lead on my target. You think you could ask around for me? His name is Ruth, but I guess he also goes by Ruthless. Big guy, lots of rings strung around his neck, dresses pretty fancy.
I'll see what I can do. I'll let you know what I found when you show up in Nevada.
Not yet, Stumpy.
Thanks, Orzu. See you soon.
August 13th, Stumpy.
God, this thing didn't just haul trash, it is trash.
Oh man, look at that, it's our ship.
Get to it.
Is that it? Hello, Ellen Devote, and hello, Mr. Stumpy. Yeah, the game's out on the 13th of August. Wait, no, don't. No, do not launch. Go back. Okay. Now, obviously, like classics like Wing Commanders and like Privateers, when you come to the stations, you get these menus to do each thing. So now we're here, we can actually get options. Yes! Options. Notes. I'm guessing the notes are good. No, I think the notes are going to be stuff you maybe like if I think about Wing Commander on Privateer, the Privateer especially, in the Privateer, if you went and overheard stuff in the bars, you might get tips about where cargo might be held, or tips to bounties. I wonder if this might be where those pop up. And yeah, I did. I got early access thanks to the guys at Double Damage Games. That's a mission he gave us. He gave us this little mission, a low-res mission, just to go visit this guy. Ship. We got no damage on our ship at the moment. So system, yeah. So here we have sound options. Okay. How do we? Oh, okay. So you got sound, which is all the sound effects and the speech, I guess, right? Then you got music. Let's put it to 0, then we can go up in 5s. Alright, we'll do sound volume about 50, music about 25. We'll see how it goes. We can always tweak it, right? You gotta watch you, so I wanna play this. Pause. Look. Which year is it's out? Depends if you're willing to buy an Epic. Yeah, I mean it's out on Epic. It's an Epic exclusive as of August the 13th. 12 months exclusivity, so it's out on Steam a year from now. I mean, as far as the game's concerned, I think there's at least you're probably looking at 40+ hours to get through it, depending on how much you get sidetracked. I mean, there's no embargo on the game itself. I mean, we could sit here and play it from start to end if we wanted to. I got a feeling I'm going to get sidetracked a lot with side missions and stuff. Alright, what else we got for options? We got key mapping. Keys! Right, so right page, left page. Set waypoint on the map is left button. Right, yeah. Where's flight controls? Right, ECMs, boosters is tab. AD is left and right. Kitchen, WNS. Anne-Marie, double damage. Thank you, follow. And hello. It looks classic. Yes. You're lucky you missed an awesome. Yeah, the intro was very cool. I didn't expect like an animated cartoon intro. I really did not. Auto track target. Ooh, we gotta remember that button. I'm looking at that thinking I need to remember that button. Right. Throttle up and down is the mouse wheel. Okay. So E and Q, you can move your throttle or mouse wheel. Secondary weapon shift. Command menu. Okay. That's what we gotta remember is command menu, right? Is control. Bring the menu up. System menu. Comms. Blink fire. Cycle weapons. Yeah. I mean, it's quite involved, right? I mean, it's quite a... Wait, video capture? Wait a second. F11, it's got built-in video capture? I wonder how that works. I wonder how... I know it's got a photo mode. I remember watching a video that one of the developers, Travis, did that talked about a photo mode, but video capture. That's kind of neat, I suppose. Tune up radio, billiards. Ah, okay, billiards. Now there are mini games in this, and I do remember. I was watching Captain Richard a bit this morning. I think when the first place you go to, if you actually if you beat this chick at billiards in the first place you go to, you get a weapon for the ship. Right, let's have a look at what we actually got on our ships. This is our ship, right? So, weapon-wise, we've got a combat laser in the first port. Hard point B is empty. We've got a HS launcher. What else we got? Defense. Plastine armor. A shield runner. We've got no ECM, so we've got no countermeasures in there. So, okay. Components. We got a radar, afterburner, no power plant. We've got no cargo, no tractor beam. I think if this is anything like this, sort of like privateers and stuff, tractor beams, I think is going to be very important, right, for our money game. We got no jump. The ship's not jump capable, so we can't jump systems. You can basically pause the action to take screens. Ah, cool. And hello, Anne-Marie. Yeah, Anne-Marie's a community. I think it was while I was watching Captain Richard a bit this morning. I think Anne-Marie was there as well, answering some questions. Decals. Now, I think that the game does have its own. It does have its own built-in paint system. So, if you want to kind of paint your own ship, does have its own paint system, which is I think it's like a light version of Photoshop, and you can even import templates. So technically, we could sit there and actually put a picture of Burma import it and stick it on the side of the ship and stuff, which I thought was kind of pretty in depth to do that. What other ships we got? This is the ship we're starting. Is this clunky free starter ship we got here, the Platypus, right? So Outlaw paint ship. So what else we got? We got Sonora, Sandhawk. Look at that chunky. It's a freighter. Coyote. Oh, this is the one she started in, isn't it? So this is the one when we started the game and we saw the little cutscene in the beginning, but when she crashed, this was the ship she had. So this is obviously the as far as this system is concerned, this is the best ship we can get here. I don't know how many ships are in total. There's 5 ships in this system here, but this is obviously the first system. So you're pretty much going to be sitting in this system trying to get enough money to get a ship that you can actually use to jump to other systems. Let's look at this. Just have a butch. All right, so it does look a bit like Photoshop Live, doesn't it? Holy shit. Even complete with layers. Got paint tools, pencil tools. Yeah, this is quite. I mean, for what the game is, right? This is quite in depth. Oh shit! We just drew a black line over it. Whoops. There is an eraser button here somewhere, I'm sure. Undo that. We don't want to draw back lines on it, do we? Technically, you can pull yourself in like a little template or an image and you stick it on the side or something. Yeah, you can import images, including full-on templates, or you can draw penises on it. Like, yeah, I think Captain did this morning. 9 ships in total, each with their own unique cockpit. And am I right in thinking that you do get you are able to get some sort of like cockpit sort of decorations and stuff? It feels. Oh, whoa. No, it's not quite what I wanted. I can see myself spending a bit of time messing around with this. Background style. I might have to sit there and mess with this a bit later and actually maybe once you get a different ship, like another ship, maybe try to mess with it with templates and try to import our little buddy here. Hello. And stick him on our ship with us. I mean, he could be sitting right here, right? Yes. Yeah, someone drew one on and realised who he wasn't to lead. Yes, that was Captain Richards this morning. He was having a lot of fun drawing his little penis here, and then someone mentioned it, the community manager in chat, and he quickly erased it and got very embarrassed. Right, it's exercise. So the fact that this is here though is pretty. I mean, there are other games you get that have like paint systems and stuff in, but that there. If I remember right, I think last year I don't know whether it was I don't know if it was after E3 sometime. I do remember seeing a video that just of that paint system. I'm sure I remember. I'm gonna have to try to find it on the YouTube channel. I think Travis did a walkthrough of the paint system, going over it and doing some demos. I'm gonna have to try to find it. I'm sure I remember him doing one, and we can actually mess with that. I might look at that, try to find it, and look at it, and try to do something with my ship. But Rambos, thank you for your resub. Please don't listen to the moron that haven't played with a gamepad. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. I mean, the developers do recommend playing it with gamepad. A lot of folks recommend stuff with gamepad, but you know, Rambos, mouse and keyboard first. I will only resort to gamepad if I struggle with mouse and keyboard, right? So we've got a trading system. I'm guessing this is going to be your trading history. We haven't, and you get your history of your commodities. So this is very much like privateering, isn't it? Mission board. Now we do have a mission already. Oh, okay. So this is obviously this is a system we're in at the moment, Texas. So we have Austin, Lubbock is where we are at the moment. There's quite a few systems. I wonder if the I'm guessing the colours are. I don't know. I'm trying to wonder if some of these like are marked as red. I wonder what those colours are. White and red. If they're specifically dangerous, or maybe it's lawless. If you look at those ones, they're like look like they're lawless. So might be like lawless systems, lawless routes maybe. Seems like there's a lot going on here, right? How do I get rid of this map? Right. Says at the top, you got to read the top, man. Did you get a free Steam key? I remember hearing you waiting to look at it. Yeah, I mean it's an Epic exclusive Rumble, so I got an Epic key sent out from the devs. Yeah, the game comes out in on the 13th, so I got an early key. I could check out. So we're gonna pick. I'm gonna pick one of these up. We're gonna go and do this first mission anyway. We might as well pick something up at the same time, right? I mean, we don't have a very good ship at the moment. We haven't done anything, so I don't want to go too difficult. I'm as far as I recall, the color represents fret. So obviously yellow is going to be a harder. Do we have any just? Where are we going for? I think our main mission. Let's see if we've got any missions going to the similar place we got to go for our main mission. These missions are just like delivering stuff from A to B, right? So 3 units of pulp. Yeah, in fact, I'll take that. Let's take that. Yeah, so we took that one now. We know there's like a harder one there, and I think there is reputations in this mission as well. I think this icon here might represent the reputations. So you get this like pirate. I think you've got like a pirate reputation, which is like a bad guy rep, and you've got like a Commonwealth, like a good guy rep. I don't know whether or not this icon means good guy or bad guy, but I'm guessing if that's shooting pirate. Yeah, Lubbock Police. So if this is Lubbock Police asking you to shoot pirates, so this is probably going to give you like this is going to give you like a +11 rep, I guess, to the good guys. You're probably going to find like this +8. Some of them you're probably going to get some pirate missions that will give you like pirate rep, I guess. I would imagine. Well, we'll just deal with that. We've just got one extra mission to go with the one we've already got, right? That'll do for now. We've got to test out the flight. We might actually totally suck. Yeah, this one here. So we basically got. I picked up a new, a second mission to go to the same place, similar place where we got to go to the first one, right? In the same region. So we might be able to do those both at the same time. Oh, thank you, Admiral. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck and have a good weekend watching penises on ships. You haven't been able to have a look at it since most of the people play with a gamepad. Yeah, I mean for me, as you know, gamepad is always last choice. So Bar, which in like the Wing Commander and Privateer games, Bar is always your central hub for listening to rumors and stuff. Is it going to be similar here?
Take a load off. What can I get for you?
Just passing through.
You should lower the volume a bit since dynamite volume is all out of whack. Yeah, I mean there was an update that pushed out yesterday that did kind of tweak the levels a little bit, Rambers. I mean once we get out into space and stuff, we can mess with the volume levels.
What's going on around here?
You know, I did hear a rumor about something.
Yeah, got a rumor.
Some old spacer came in, shooting his mouth off. You might want to take a look at these coordinates.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so much like Privateer, you can get tips from the bartender about stuff. So he's given us a tip. Added to notes. He's given us a tip about some coordinates for a location.
You know what's up around here. Any advice for someone who's been away for a few years?
You can make some decent cash mining, but you'll need a mining scanner and the right extraction hardware if you want to make a real go of it.
Oh, really? I'm buying and selling. See anything that might tip me one way or the other?
Traders drop a hint or two on their way through. Here's what I heard.
Thanks.
Right, so the place we're going now, he's saying the place we're going next is actually selling diamonds at a much lower rate.
So, if a girl wanted to make some cash rounding up undesirables, would you know something about that?
Sure, the bounty hunters around here can't shut up about it. For a little compensation, I can help you out.
We're not set up at the moment to do bounty missions.
I'll skip it.
Not yet, right?
Fair
we
enough.
haven't even got full
Anything else I can help you
guns
with?
on the ship yet.
Any action on the shipping lanes you might know about?
How
When
usually
truckers
I'm
stop
doing
for a
alright.
drink, I get a pretty good idea. For a little compensation, I can help you out.
Alright, well, we won't worry about this for now. Let's get on with it. I just kind of see
Alright.
what a game's got to
I'll
offer,
be here,
man.
though, if you think better of it.
Alright.
See you later.
See you
All right.
later.
See you around.
Star Avengers. It's asteroids. It's asteroids. How do we shoot? Oh. Oh man, it's like asteroids, man. I mean, the diamonds are. We're supposed to pick these up, I think, right? Whoa! Now this would probably be simpler on a gamepad, right? I will say that. Shit! I shot. Whoa! I shot one of the diamonds. That's not. This isn't bad. Yeah. This isn't getting us flying out into space, though, is it? I mean, we're already badly distracted. We haven't even done anything yet. I think the other ones. I'm sure there's 2 arcade machines. They mentioned it. They're in the game. I'm sure there's 2. I don't know what the other one was. Asteroids is not one. Maybe Space Invaders or something. We're talking like we're talking like classic sort of. Well. No worry about Kermit, it's not worrying about blood with Miss Piggy turns up. What? Gameplay, watching gameplay. Wait, well, it was fine until we died, but alright. Now Paul, I'm not gonna play Paul at the moment, but when we get to the next destination, I am gonna have a game.
Hey there.
I won't play it here though.
E.T.
We'll wait till we get to the next place. Specifically because I mean I know for sure.
Okay.
The next place we visit, and the next place we actually visit, if you beat if you beat the woman at Pool there, you get a gun for your ship. So, you actually get I think you get a tracer weapon. I think is what you get. So, let's see if we can actually see what one of these things here, these tracers here. You actually get one of these for beating the chick at Pool in the first location you go to. So when we get there, we will play some Pool and we'll try to get ourselves one of these. You know these hangers and trucks up in South? Yeah, you know, you do. Yeah. Rambus is on vacation. You know what I've always been hoping for, Kemi, is that we have arcade machines that have you know, arcade machines in like stations and stuff that have shit. Rambos, what was the name of that game? I can't remember the name of the arcade game you played on their website. It was an awesome little shooter. I can't remember the name of it. But having that in arcade machines you can play. If you go to Grimhex, you see wrecked machines of this game, but they never work. The Vanguard game. Yeah, I want to play that on an arcade machine in a space station in Star Citizen. Right, so this is the stuff we picked up for our mission. We got 2 missions that are both going to the same place, right? So, you know, so we might as well, right? We're gonna get there. And the thing we heard from the bartender did come up as a tip in our we got a tip in our menu, so it did work how I thought it was gonna work. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Abandon, come on. Right, back out. Well, there are guilds here. I mean, obviously there's a merchant guild. There is there's like a mercenary guild as well, I think. And if this is anything like the mercenary guilds and merchant guilds in other games, being a member will just give you access to missions
that are up to the Merchants Guild.
Missions that are more lucrative, right?
Song and dance.
Let's see how much it's going to cost us.
You've come to the right place, ma'am. This is indeed the local chapter of the Merchants Guild. We broker lucrative trade opportunities, pairing respectable businesses with enterprising individuals. You can join our ranks for only 1,000 credits.
1,000 credits? Not right now.
Honestly.
Well, that's too bad.
So 1,000 credits, okay. But if I remember, Privateer had something similar. When you got the when you was part of the guild, you got missions through them, and you got more money out of it, right? Alright, let's go. That's where we figure out the flight controls, because I don't know where the flight controls are going to be. And sound levels, we've got to tweak sound levels as well. Right. So, using the mouse, you know, just spin the mouse around. Yellow mission waypoints are reached by holding A.
Dodge patrol executing a sector sweep.
Right, so this is obviously where our mission is, so holding A will take us there automatically. But first, let's have a look around. So we've got a control issue. This is your command menu. We got target mode, photo mode, capture film. Hang on. Target mode? Okay, so target mode. You can zoom out and look at what's around you. Got the stations. Police frigate. Oh, so if you see any ships, if you see ships that potentially have got bounties, you can look on this map here and actually see what bounties they've got, what cargo they've got, once you've scanned them. Whoa, that sensitivity on that mouse is a bit high. That's an interesting looking picture, right? Oh, that's pretty neat as far as photo is concerned. You can actually advance the ship forward, like frame forward at a time, so you get some action shots, I guess. Yeah, we took a picture. Okay. Where's we go? Local map. Oh, this is a system map then. Okay, so this is a system map. This is where we're going, up here. Nakadosh's mining. You going for regular in-game photo? Yeah, it looks like when you hit this take picture button, it took away all the UI as well, which is pretty neat. So jump point is okay. Jump point to other systems. So it's 3 jump points we got out of the system. We don't have any. We're not jump capable. We've got Caballeros outpost over there. We've got an outpost down here. This is where we're going over here, right? What else we got? Transfer power to shields. Oh, you got your over here. You got your engines, shields, and weapons. Weapons mission. Scan area. Alright, let's go. Let's go to our mission. Where's that mission place? Wait, are they fighting someone? Oh no, no, it's not. I thought it was like a weapon fire. It's not. Hang on, it's What the fuck? What did I just do? I pushed the heat-seeking missile button. No, don't shoot a friendly. Hang on. Where's the We gotta get the fuck out of here because we accidentally shot a missile without even realizing how. And how the hell do I change the view to inside the fucking thing? I don't like third-person view. I don't know how I change the view to look outside. And how do I change the view? Oh man! I didn't actually hit anything though, because it was a heat-seeking missile and I didn't have a lock, right? How do I change the view? God damn it! Cockpit view, 2. Okay. I'm glad for that.
Randall, got a long haul ahead of you. I'm right there with you. This is the Stinger.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal.
Wait, is it distress signal?
Everywhere people are talking, that's how they got out the walking. You ever look in your eyes at someone who thinks they can run away?
Right, it's a distress signal from this guy. Nah, we don't care. We're not gonna entertain that. We're just gonna get out of here. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. We're just going.
Destination reached.
Alright. I don't think there's gonna be much help to that guy. I don't think we've even got guns, have we?
Clearance granted. You are now entering an automatic landing zone.
Okay. Auto landing! Hello, Alan. So we haven't got to worry about hoverboat. I got two missions to deliver, man.
Objective complete. Cargo removed.
No hover mode, no. Right, mission complete. Yeah, so we got 1,530 credits delivering that mission. The other guy we got to speak to, so we gained like 1,500 credits because we picked up a mission at the same time. Refill ordnance. That's because we got a. That was the one missile I shot by accident. So what do you think he might be, in a bar maybe? Ah, there, Richter. So this is the guy we had the other mission for.
Richter? Friend of mine told me I'd find you here.
You Juno? Orzu told me you'd be coming around. Truth be told, I thought he'd be sending someone with more, recent experience.
So much for my reputation preceding me.
Well, here's the thing. That package, I don't exactly have it with me.
Are you shitting me with this?
See, the thing is, the package is a little bigger than a bread box, and it's on a Brust Arms convoy that you're gonna have to liberate it from.
This package delivery suddenly turned into a hijacking job? Orzu gave me a damn garbage truck. I'm not sure this works out as an equitable arrangement.
Don't hang this on me. Now, if we do it right, won't even have to be any hijacking, because as a member of the Brust family, I can access the repeater codes that track the shipment.
Hang on. If these are Brust codes, then we're stealing something from your own family business? This doesn't make any sense.
It's not stealing if it's my business. My brother and I just have a difference of opinion about this, and I want to avoid a nasty argument. Xander likes to lord it over me that he was born first, and la-dee-da, he's the CEO. But we both know that when it comes to getting things done, it's old Richter who pulls the sled.
I can already tell this is a terrible idea.
Fighting is coming.
I got my own problems that need solving, so let's just get it over with. What do we have to do?
First order of business is to get those codes.
I thought you just said you had them.
I said I could access them. They change on a fixed schedule every second solar day. So what we gotta do is head to the signal repeater and get them from the source.
Right. Little man, I know a bullshitter when I meet him, and this whole planet of yours stinks. But Orzu did me a solid, so we're gonna do it. If it goes bad, though, you know whose ass I'm gonna kick.
Calm down,
Yes.
calm down.
I am.
You'll see. It's gonna be smooth sailing.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We won!
Yeah, that's got it.
We just got our money, so twice we got our money back. How do we get our money back? So having a... I don't know, does having a cherry anywhere give you 10?
Oh, damn. Right on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using NVEnc. I've been using it since I changed my video card, remember? So I've been using it for a few months, and since I changed my video card like 3 or 4 months ago. So using NVEnc let me move up to 900p and still get a similar sort of quality. But I did do a lot of testing. I mean, I've done a lot of testing with stuff before I did it. Now, so this place here. If I play this chick and Paul and beat her, I get a gun.
Play? If you win, I've got a sweet piece of kit
Right.
I'm willing to part with.
So we need to look 300 credits versus a tracer. The tracer's worth 6.5 grand. We've
What
got
do we got
to
to
try
lose?
to win. Right.
Let's get to it then.
We're about to get hustled. Oh, we got to try this, right? We're going to try to win this because we've got an empty hard point. So this will give us a gun for our second slot. Fuck me. We are getting hustled. Is she taking the fucking piss? We're gonna get a go now. Okay, so if you do some recording of OBS, you just switched You can manage which card to use for the recording. Oh. I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, I'm definitely like the only thing with it though is with the NVIDIA encoder is unlike what I was doing before. I mean, with the old version of OBS, I mean, when I got this video card, I had this new version of the NVEnc added to OBS. With the new one, I've got to kind of watch the GPU performance. So most games I play now, I play with like VSync on to try to cap the performance of the video card. If I leave VSync off, I might get like 200 FPS, but the GPU will be sitting at like 100% all the time, and if that sort of thing will cause stuttering. So you haven't turned off Crossfire? That might be the reason. Okay, so shoot with the left mouse button, draw the cue back with the mouse, choose the strength of your shot. You can also shoot by quickly pushing the mouse forward. Alright, so how do we move the actual mouse? How do we move the ball and precision? That's doing that, but how do we move the ball, man? I mean, W and S turns left and right. How do we move? How do we change our aim? I mean, you surely should be able to move around, right? Oh, there we go. Hold the right button down. Oh, okay. Hold the right button down and we can move left and right. Right, so we're solid, right? So red. I might try to hit this onto the purple into the corner, right? We got this. The only thing I think that I would have liked this to have is the one thing I would like this to have is a like a top-down view or something. I don't think it does. Yeah, hold the right mouse button down and you can kind of move a little bit. So holding the control will adjust the spin on the ball. You know, as in whereabouts you're gonna hit it. We want to. Oh, let's reset it. We want to pull it back a little bit, don't we? A little bit of backspin. So how much strength do we want to put on this? 25? See how hard 25 is. Okay. Fuck, that side looks a bit fucked. We got 4 balls in that corner. Can we poke this one down into the corner? I wish you could, if you could actually see a top view, you could get a better idea of where your The idea is if we can pop this into the top corner and then bring it out into the middle of the table somewhere, and we can just hammer these balls here.
Damn it. Damn.
I didn't quite go as planned. I mean, the only problem here is you got these 3 balls here. You can't really see. I can't see how close that orange is to the corner. The only thing, I might just push in behind here and just hit these, and we can just push in here and hope for the best, right? I'm just gonna whack them. I'm just gonna whack the living shit out of these balls and hope that the orange one pops in the pocket. Well, maybe not totally whack it, but just a little bit. At 50, see what? Nah, where we go? Go. I think we got him off the cushion, right? So I think she's got 2 more, 3 more. We got this. We're opening them up, man.
Perfect.
She's a fucking hustler. She's taking a fucking piss, isn't she? Oh, she's fucked herself there now, look. She's totally fucked herself. Right. Alright, our turn. So, we're gonna... Where's... Her ball is right there. We gotta leave that ball there, right? I don't think we can actually hit that brown without hitting the orange. It'd be cool to just knock that one in, but there's no way we're gonna do that from here. I'm trying to pop this the yellow one into the middle. Because I mean, there's no way she's not gonna drop the orange in the next shot unless she is really effing lucky, right? She's got to be really effing lucky to get the next one in. Alright. So we could try... I mean, we should be able to take two here, I think. Which should we take first? I could try to... Let's take this one first and just try to put a bit of backspin on it, and then we can come in for the orange one afterwards, maybe. Try to bring the orange one off the cushion a little bit. Or... No. I mean, we could just tuck this up behind the orange ball here and then just screw her. I mean, I'm not potting anything here, right? We could just try to tuck this up against this and just mess her up a little bit. And a really, really soft, just tap it into it and watch her fuck up. I don't know how much power to use to just do it and just tap it. You know what I mean? How much power do you think we need to hit this and not actually slam? We don't want the solid to hit the stripe, right? We just want to tap it. I'm thinking maybe 4%. Do you think we'll get there? You say 10. I'm gonna say we'll try 5. We see how 5 is. At 5, yeah, okay. 10 would have probably been a bit too hard, right? Yeah, unlucky dear. Alright. That's some power! You're gonna have to buy the gun. Well, we haven't lost yet, man. So we can roll this in and roll this up to the cushion to get the 2. Right, roll it up against the cushion. Exactly where I wanted it to be.
Hell yeah.
And we just gotta... I don't know what... Do we... I don't know. I mean, the red's going to be a bit of a problem, I think. Now, I can either try to knock this in and put the ball up behind the orange one again so she fouls again, or we can try to knock it out and hope for the best it drops somewhere nice. If you know what I mean. I don't know whether to just do this softly or try to just hammer it and hope. I'm just going to do it softly, and we'll try to tuck it up behind the orange. Or it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we got another shot after this. So me tucking this up behind the orange doesn't help me because we have another shot, don't we? So let's just we'll just drop it in and we'll try to knock the orange, get the ball off the cushion if we can. Now, are we going to hit a ball? No, we should hopefully have a... Shit, we should have been a bit harder. If it would have been a bit harder, we might have actually got an angle to pot it. I don't think we're going to... Oh, we're not going to be able to drop this in. I mean, if you hit this and miss, then we're fucked, right? I should probably go for the red and just leave that there, because that ball's quite safe there, right? As long as I've got my solid there next to it, she needs a lucky trick shot off the cushion to get anywhere, right? So if I try to just mess around with the red, and we just leave that... We might be alright. So we dropped the red. See, if I would have put a bit more power on it, we might have be able to drop in behind this and drop it. But the red definitely seems the best option, right? I don't know what the precision means. The space button says precision, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Because this thing does not move very... Come on, a bit more. Left a bit. Right. I think that should just knock it off the bottom into the cushion. But where's the white ball going to end up? We're probably going to end up like fucking ourselves and not being able to see the last ball. We don't want to do it too hard because we don't want the ball to rattle off the cushion, right? Let's do 40. Let's see how 40 goes. Right. We should be alright. Hello, Bucketsmith. We have seen space, man. We have seen space. I think the whole point really is we want to if we win this game, we get a free gun. A gun that we can't afford to buy, right? That's the thing. We can't afford to buy the gun, so if we get it for free, that's great. Alright. I don't like the fact that black's on the cushion though. We did 40 online, I'm going to do 40 again. Now this thing's a bit nice. It's a bit nicely tucked on this cushion, man. You watch. We're gonna fuck this. We just gotta softly knock this along, right? Just softly, not 90, not 90. Just bit of backspin on it, just to make sure we don't follow through in. I don't know how much power do we want. Almost. If they score, we're close. First try, man. This would be if we kind of beat her on the first try, I'll be happy. I just don't want to do it at 15. I think maybe 15. I don't want to do it too hard, but we don't want to do it too soft. 15, I reckon. 15 is a good number.
Shit.
Oh,
hell. Well, good game anyway.
This'll come in handy. Thanks.
I was a bit unsure at the start of that because you know she pulled out, she kind of went away ahead a bit at the front. Let's see if this guy's got any more tips before we move out.
What do you have? Exterminate.
Just passing through.
See if he's got any more tips to add to our notebook.
What's going on around here?
You know, I did hear a rumor about something. Some old spacer came in, shooting his mouth off. You might want to take a look at these coordinates.
All right.
Appreciate it.
I've been in a different system now. The Louisiana system is a different system to what we're in at the moment.
You got your finger on the pulse around here. Any advice?
If you don't have a tractor system, it's probably worth your time to get one sooner rather than later. You never know what you'll find out there.
We need a tractor beam, I think. I think the tractor beam should be really the first thing we try to buy, right?
Trades. Got any info you might want to share?
Traders drop a hint or two on their way through. Here's what I heard.
Right, he's saying...
Interesting.
This place where we are now, when we was at the first place, the bartender said that this place is selling diamonds really, really cheap, right?
So, if a girl...
No, we don't want to... So, we got to have a look and see what... Let's see what they're selling the
Take care.
Take care,
let's see what
friend.
they're selling the diamonds for, right? And put our thing on our ship first, right? We should have our weapons. We got our empty hardpoint. We should have a tracer. Yeah. Rapidly fires super accelerated slugs with no power cost. However, slugs are loaded via 75 slot canisters. Once emptied, these canisters are mechanically replaced over a 5-second period. But it's free! Where do I put it in? This one. Done! That should be it, right? Yeah, so we got a combat laser in the main point. And I'm guessing this is your power of your ship, so so this is the maximum, our power plant, I guess. This is the maximum power, 22 gigajoules. I'm guessing a different colors of shield. So our shield is, let's have a look at the other components. Right, components, so our power plant, we ain't got one. So if you put a power plant in, yeah, so this one, the basic one is like, up to 25. That one will be up to like 32. So we don't have one at the moment, so we got 22 gigajoules. So if it was our radar, we do get a radar though. That's nice. Oh, I think that's, if I remember right, when we did the difficulty, we put this on normal mode, right? So I think on veteran mode you don't start with a radar. So normal mode gives you this radar at the start, so you can actually scan stuff right from the beginning of the game. If you play on veteran, you don't have this, and it's not it's not cheap, is it? So to replace that would, yeah. Yeah, you can see that energy use is the yellow bit is how much that's using. Where's our shield? So I can't find our shields in the list. This is what we want. How much is attract? 75 fucking 100 fucking credits. Right, 7,500 credits we need to get a tractor system. What? Hula Boy, Bucky, Demi, Astroneer. A little reminder, I'm gonna, you know what, I might actually buy one and put on my dash, because Astroneer was fucking great. Yeah, we got a little Astroneer dude on our dash. Hello, Hangus Megas. I think if you want, I think in a cargo, you can get more cargo space. I think that's how that works. And yeah, I think the developers, they was heavily inspired by Privateer and like Freelancer, those classic sort of space games.